Satnam Yogi, welcome to this channel. My name is Mariya Gancheva and this is our breath series, which is a program of 100 days. If you haven't done so, please make sure that you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button to be notified anytime we release a new video. Let's practice. Welcome to day 1 and you've made it, you've signed up for the journey. Please make sure you've signed up for the email sequence. If you haven't done so, it should be somewhere on a link on the program. If not, just email kundalinilounge.com. These are essential supplements towards the videos so that they guide you through any additional information you should know. But I'm so excited you've decided to join me on this journey. It's going to be a long journey and you and I are going to get to know each other very, very well. But the beauty of this is we're going to learn so much that I cannot tell you how excited I am that we are going to be crossing that bridge. Today we're going to learn the first thing we need to know, and that is how to breathe. It's simple as that. It is the most common mistake every human being does because our life is very different. A lot of us are constantly on the go, something's happening, the family, at work, the kids, financial stresses, social media, the news, constant crisis, this happened, that happened. We really are constantly bombarded. And so what happens when you're stressed and anxious, and let alone if you're a smoker, then definitely what's going to happen is your breath shortens. So if you imagine yourself as that's your breathing body, and then that should be your natural kind of capacity of how the breath should flow, what happens is we actually condense it. So we start breathing up short in the upper body, and we don't nourish the body whatsoever with the needed oxygen that transports all the beautiful nutrients around the body. So number 1, we need to learn natural breathing. Few things before we start. You can do this while you're sitting, or if you're completely new to yoga, you can actually lie down, and it's a beautiful experience to feel just like as you relax. We don't want to rush into anything. We want to really notice and listen. And that's a very big part of yoga, where we go inside, we close the eyes, and we really go inside to notice where the breath is, to notice the quality of that breath. Is it long? Is it short? Is it frequent? Is it lengthy? Am I anxious? Am I relaxed? These are things that we're going to start noticing. And once you notice, then you know what you need to change. So the first thing we should do, we need to find a comfortable place to sit. It can be on a chair, you can lie down on the floor, you can be sitting in what we call easy pose. So just simply having the legs crossed in front of you. I'm using a pillow underneath my buttocks just to prep my pelvis forward, which lengthens my spine. The spine has to be straight. So if you imagine a flower, and that flower, eats from the soil, if we break the stem, that flower is not going to survive because the nutrients won't go all the way up to the beautiful flower. So we are the flower. We can't be hinged. We can't be in any other shape because we're not going to let the flow go whatsoever. We need to get the energy going, but we also need the breath. And that's the O2, that you breathe in and you exhale. So the spine has to be absolutely straight. If you think of yourself like a rod that goes all the way up from your crown and then all the way down through your coccyx to the floor, one lengthy, straight spine. Chin is slightly tucked in, shoulders are relaxed and away from the ears. There is freedom at the neck. The spine is absolutely straight and you balance beautifully left and right. So that means that I'm not on one side, I'm not on the other. I don't feel any discomfort sitting this way. I feel straight and I feel elongated. In this pose, you can have your hands in Gya Mudra, you can have your hands in your lap, whichever one you feel comfortable with. We're gonna close the eyes and we're gonna point the eyes towards the middle of the forehead, and we call the third eye. So that's where the eye nerves are gonna cross, and that's a stimulating point of the pituitary gland, or the center of intuition you may have heard. So close the eyes, focus them at the third eye, just above your middle center, just above the eyebrows. Notice if the spine is straight, just mentally go within, and let's check from the head all the way down to the base of the spine. Do you feel any sensation of pulling, of any pain? And if you do, try to adjust the body so that you feel absolutely comfortable. And then we're now going to focus on the breath. Without doing anything, with no judgment, with absolutely no difference to you at this moment. Notice how you breathe. Is it through the nose or through the mouth? Is it up in the chest or down in the belly? Is it short? Is it a long, deep breath? Nothing matters, only notice. No judgment. Also notice how you feel. Are you anxious? Are you stressed? Are you rushing after this to do something? Are you thinking about the emails you need to go through? Or are you present? And are you right here? And I'm gonna now invite you to also notice what happens to your belly when you breathe in. As you breathe in, does the belly expand or the belly contracts? And now I'm going to invite you to expand the belly as you breathe in consciously. So with intention, expand the belly as you breathe in. And then contract the belly as you breathe out. Expand the belly as you breathe in. Contract the belly as you breathe out. Don't change the length of breath. Don't change anything. Just the opening of the belly and closing. And you can put your hand on the belly and just feel how it expands and contracts. Just do this few times. Expand the belly on the inhale and contract the belly as you exhale. And now just gently start to elongate the breath. So gently take a bit longer to inhale while expanding, hugging the hands and the belly. And when you exhale, exhale completely, squeezing the belly in towards the spine. And inhale deeply. And exhale completely. And let's do 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. And last time, inhale and exhale. And now gently open your eyes. Notice the difference that has happened in you just by simply noticing where the belly is. Now the reason I asked you to allow the belly to expand is because in modern life we breathe the wrong way. Doesn't matter if you're an anxious person by nature or simply just your life is a little bit up and down. Because of the stress, we tend to inhale, squeeze the tummy in, exhale, relax it. And that is exactly the other way around as it should be. The natural breath is when we allow the expansiveness to happen, opening up, and then exhale, and we squeeze the lungs out. So what we want to do is expel all the carbon dioxide out of our body, because when we breathe short, not only we don't feed the body the oxygen it requires, but we also don't expel fully the carbon, and that creates toxicity in the lungs and a lot of mucus. And we're going to learn this through our lectures as well as we go through. but just remember that natural breathing happens from the belly, allowing the whole oxygen to come in, and then exhaling. It doesn't have to be a forced breath. We're not doing absolutely anything special. It's the way you breathe. It's just the awareness of one thing only, and that is your tummy. I also would encourage you to wear clothes that are very relaxed around the waist, because that sometimes holds the belly in, and we don't really have that freedom to allow the diaphragm to move freely. So for today, just notice how you breathe. Don't change your breath. Don't try to lengthen it, don't try to shorten it. Just breathe and notice. Be present in the breath. That's called breath awareness, being conscious of how we breathe. And also try to get that breath to allow for the belly to come up and out, because that will give us the foundation of everything we're gonna learn for the next 100+ days. I hope you've enjoyed this first lesson. That is learning how to breathe naturally, and it's the most vital thing you can learn. Be present in your breath. Notice how you feel. Even if it takes 1 minute to sit down and be like, am I breathing right or not? How I am today? That is already a gift you give yourself. So I really encourage you to take the opportunity, and throughout the day just make a mental note. How am I breathing? How is my belly going? Am I the other way around? Because if you are, we're gonna need to work hard on reversing that habit and really shifting it. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me on our first day together. We've learned the most crucial thing that you can learn, and that is breathing naturally. And although it sounds funny, a lot of us breathe the wrong way. So now that you know how to breathe, please breathe throughout the rest of your day. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. As always, please remember to check our channel kundalinilounge.com, where you can practice the full program and receive the daily emails to motivate you and to educate you. There are plenty of lectures that go through the different breaths and the different techniques and what they really mean for us in our life. I can't wait to see you there. Make sure you stay subscribed, hit the bell button to be notified, and make your way to kundalinilounge.com on the link below to get signed to this beautiful program and really experience the fullness of this knowledge of our breath. Sat Nam, I can't wait to see you again.